Namaste everyone. In our previous video, we discussed till question number 4, and today we are going to discuss question number 5 of worksheet number 3. So question number 5 is the diagonals of a rectangle intersect at O. If angle BOC equals to 70 degree, find angle ODA. So this will be your question number 5. What is given? We are given a rectangle ABCD in which diagonals intersect at O. And what the question says, angle BOC equals to 70 degree. Angle BOC equals to 70 degree. Means what is given in the question? Angle BOC equals to 70 degree. Now, what we have to find out? To find, we have angle ODA. Means this will be your angle ODA. So you can see that angle ODA is the angle of triangle ODA, or you can say AOD. But in this triangle, first of all, we have to check the relations between all three angles. So first of all, angle AOD and angle BOC are equal. Angle AOD equals to angle BOC, both are equal. Why? These are vertically opposite angles. Then angle BOC is given equals to 70 degree, therefore angle AOD is equals to 70 degree. Now, what is the relation in the diagonals of a rectangle? So, as you know the properties, in rectangle, diagonals are equal and bisect each other. Diagonals are equal means AC is equals to BD, and AO is the half of AC and OD is the half of BD. So half of AC will be equals to half of BD. What we got from here? Half of AC will be AO. So AO is equals to half of BD will be OD. It means that two sides of triangle AOD are equal to each other. And if they are equal, then angle ADO will be equals to, or you can write angle, therefore angle ODA is equals to angle OAD. You know that in isosceles triangle, two base angles are equal. And if one is x, another one is also x. Means both we are taking equals to x. Now, by angle sum property, angle x plus angle x, 2 times x we have, and third is angle AOD plus angle AOD, and the sum of all angles of a triangle is always equals to 180 degree. So 2x, x plus angle AOD is 70 degree equals to 180, and from here take 70 to the right side, 2x will be equals to 180 minus 70, and x will be equals to 180 minus 70 is 110 upon 2, which is equal to 55 degree. means the value of angle ODA is 55 degree. That is your required answer. Question number 6 is ABC and ADC are two equilateral triangles on a common base AC. As shown in the figure, ABC and ADC are two equilateral triangles and their common base is AC. Then find the angles of the resulting quadrilateral so that it is a rhombus. So now we know that triangle ABC and triangle ADC are equilateral. If these are equilateral, then you know that each angle of equilateral triangle is 60 degree. Each angle will be 60 degree. Now, what we have to do? We have to find all angles. Now you can see in the figure that angle A is the sum of angle BAC and DAC. So angle A will be equals to angle BAC plus angle DAC, which is equal to 60 plus 60, which is equal to 120 degree. Now angle B is 60 degree alone. Angle C is also 60 plus 60, that is 120 degree, and angle D is equals to 60 degree. Now we have to prove that it is a rhombus. So we know that in an equilateral triangle all sides are equal. So we know that AB is equals to BC is equals to AC, and AD is equals to DC is also equal to AC. Means all three sides of triangle ABC are equal, as well as all three sides of triangle ADC are equal. If all sides are equal, then you can see that AB, BC, AD and DC, they all are equal to AC. So name it condition 1, this condition 2, and from 1 and 2 you can say, from 1 and 2 you can say that all sides of quadrilateral ABCD, that is AB is equal to BC is equal to AD is equals to DC are equal. If all sides are equal, then therefore ABCD is a rhombus. ABCD is a rhombus. Hence this is your required answer. Then what you have to prove? That triangle ADP is congruent to triangle CBQ. Triangle ADP is congruent to triangle CBQ. This is to prove. What is given? ABCD is a rectangle and DP and BQ are perpendiculars. Now to prove them congruent, first of all we have to see for the three equal parts. What will be these equal parts? So let us see in the solution. First of all, you can see in a triangle ADP and CBQ, what are the equal parts? First one is angle DAP is equals to angle BCQ. These are alternate angles. So angle DAP is equals to angle BCQ. Why? Because these are alternate interior angles. Then what is the second part? You can see the angle of 90 degree, because DP and BQ are perpendicular, so they are framing angle of 90 degree on AC. So angle DPA is equals to angle BQC. Angle DPA is equals to angle BQC. These are each 90 degree. Each 90 degree. Come to the third part. Now third part, which is equal, is your side AD equals to BC. Side AD equal to BC. Now you can see that this AD and BC is not the common arm of these two angles. AD is not the common arm of these two angles, and BC is not the common arm of these two angles. So here the property which you can use is AAS, angle side. By AAS, triangle ADP is congruent to triangle CBQ, and if these two are congruent, then by CPCT you can say that you know that if two triangles are congruent, their corresponding parts are equal. So by CPCT, by corresponding parts of congruent triangles, you can say that angle ADP is equals to angle CBQ, and second part is DP equals to BQ. This is your last question. Thank you and keep smiling.